Hello, citizens, and welcome back to the Nerdy Nation. The Nerdy Nation is brought to you in part by Iron Archer Studios. Iron Archer Studios, changing your entertainment for their better tomorrow. And by the Comic Collectors Guild. Check them out online at www.comiccollectorsguild.com. Today, I have a little story about Marvel Legends Build-A-Figures and the horror of the post office. Now, I traded a Build-A-Figure piece with my friend Mike. You remember him? He's the psychoderp.
Excelsior!
Yes, Stan. I understand. And he, I traded him one of the wing pieces for the Spider-Man Homecoming Vulture flight pack thingy for the two heads for the Smart Hulk. So this one and this one. And then I was able to get one of the arms from Amazon through with the rock python figure for pretty cheap because, well, nobody wanted him. It was like $9.97 or something. But then I was looking through a action figure group I'm on Facebook. It's called The Sunroom. Check them out. They are very awesome. They have a YouTube channel as well, and I will put a link to that in the description below. I had a piece to the Gladiator Hulk. I had one of the Gladiator Hulk legs that one of the members of the Sunroom had need for, and one of the things he was willing to trade was the torso for the Smart Hulk from the Rescue figure. Well, all started very good. I sent out my piece on the 8th, I believe it was. He sent his piece out on the 9th. I believe that was a Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. I believe he received his piece by Friday. Now, I was supposed to receive my piece by Saturday, which would be the 13th, I believe it was when I was supposed to get it. It didn't come. And I started looking at the tracking, and it was one of those things where the package was in transit to next facility all the time. So I looked at it. I looked at it for a little while, and eventually it was in my state when shortly before it was supposed to arrive here, but it was delayed. And when it was delayed, it went backwards. It went from Nashua, New Hampshire to Nashville, Tennessee. and it kind of bounced around. But that torso was in Nashville more than it was anywhere else. And I eventually got it 22 days later. And that looks sort of like this. But in the meantime, since I had no clue whether or not I was going to get the torso, I had made a deal with your friend in mind, Brent the Legendary Punisher. I will put a link to his channel in the description below as well, for an additional torso, because I didn't know whether I was going to get it, and the left leg. So, the day after the torso finally shows up from the trade that I made, the leg and the other torso shows up. So now I have a left side Hulk. I do have someone who is supposed to be sending me the right leg and the right arm at some point. But I also have a head and a torso. Now, the thing about the head and the torso is, if any of you know Melody at all, little one, Hulk is her favorite character. And her birthday is at the end of this month. I would like to get another set of arms and legs. Excelsior. Yeah, Stan. I understand. Another set of arms and legs, so she can have her very own Hulk Build-A-Figure for herself. Very first Hulk figure. So, if anybody has any extra arms or legs to the Smart Hulk Bafs that they aren't keeping, characters that these came with were Shuri, Rock Python, Union Jack, and Comic Loki, just in case anybody might have those pieces. You can always contact me on Instagram at matthewsnerdy if you do have those things. So suffice it to say, it was a horror show trying to find the original torso. I had actually contacted the post office, and my postmaster did the best that they could to try to get it going in the right direction. It went through the wrong regional facility, I guess. Most of our regional mail goes through White River Junction, Vermont, and it went to Nashua, New Hampshire instead. And I find no fault in my friend who traded it to me. He did a wonderful job. He was willing to, if it didn't come, he was going to give me money or try to find another piece to send again. I was really appreciative of that. I got really close with this guy. He's really awesome. So check out the Sunroom on Facebook and on YouTube. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to Brent the Legendary Punisher, go ahead and give him a subscription. And when and if I get the other two pieces, I will show this thing again. So, what do you think about this Postal horror show? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And if you have, hit that notification bell so you can see when sporadic video thingies show up. And remember, in the Nerdy Nation, nerds rule. Bye!